On Monday, December 9th, people gathered in Powers Hall at Town Hall to celebrate Representative Denise Garlick's 14 years of dedicated service. Garlick, who has deep ties to Needham, served on the Select Board and Board of Health before moving on to Beacon Hill. As she prepares for the next chapter in her life, Garlick took some time to sit down with municipal producer Yu Xiaoyuan to reflect on her career.
For the past 13 years, residents of Needham, Dover, and Medfield have looked forward to Representative Garlick's annual report on legislative and budgetary updates. This was a mission Garlick took on when she was first elected and has become her greatest commitment.
A very seasoned political ally said to me, "Don't say that. You know, life is complicated. You don't know what the future looks like, and you might not be able to follow through on that." But it was such a strong principle to me that I had been asked to do a job, and I wanted people to know I was doing that job. And what I am very proud to report to you is that after 13 years of service in all three towns, I have delivered 39 reports to the community.
She especially valued the chance to connect with constituents during these town hall meetings.
And it gave me a new voice to listen to, a new way to see an issue, and more concerns to work on.
When asked about her proudest accomplishments among the 150 bills she sponsored, Garlick pointed to several inspired by conversations with local residents. One example was increasing payments for disabled veterans for the first time in 20 years.
Over several terms, I have to tell you, it took several terms, but we did accomplish that, and that was a direct result of my relationship to our veterans in this town, and it impacts veterans all across the Commonwealth.
She also led the passage of the two SAFE Acts, which aim to strengthen local and regional public health.
Right before COVID, we brought forward the first bill, and the first bill, unrelated to COVID, laid out the framework for what public health in the Commonwealth should be uniformly, right? Presently, what we see at that time was that it was very fragmented. It depended on the town, it depended on the commitment to public health, it depended on the resources available.
While addressing statewide issues, securing funding for her district was also a key responsibility and a challenging one.
I have to tell you, it's very difficult when there's so many needs in the Commonwealth to talk about our district and say we need these resources when we know that there are many communities with many critical needs.
One significant win for Needham was obtaining $1.25 million to cover design and engineering costs for the Needham Housing Authority's Needham Chambers redevelopment. This amounted to nearly half of the pre-development expenses.
All of that money takes a representative that knows their district well and can make the case on why this money is needed.
Garlick records some of the toughest moments came from helping constituents facing urgent personal crises.
The call to the state representative's office is almost often called the call of last resort. That is the moment when people who are in need and have tried everything they know how to do are just banging their heads against the wall of state government, and they call and say, "This is my issue."
Although retiring from politics, Garlick plans to stay involved in the communities she loves, particularly by supporting people with disabilities and special needs.
I will continue, as always, my work with the Charles River Center. I am currently the elected chair of the Permanent Funded Commission on the Status of Individuals with Disabilities, and I will continue to serve in that position.
And of course, she looks forward to spending more time with her grandchildren.
When I talk about my life was a roller coaster every single day, their life is a roller coaster every day, and I want to be along for the ride. I don't want to miss them in this precious time.
How many of you are grateful for everything that she's done for us?
Monday's celebration in Powers Hall was packed with constituents, friends, and colleagues, all eager to thank Garlick and wish her well. Family members shared heartfelt and humorous moments. Local leaders from the three districts spoke about her lasting impact on their communities.
So if you look around this amazing room, this is the Jameson Powers Hall. It is an amazing, amazing space. This building has been a game changer for our community and the sense of community that we feel. And it's because of Denise, who, without being contentious, was able to bring people like me who have very strong opinions about what should happen, and people who had more, frankly, more vision than I did at the time. And that's just an example of how Denise has impacted our community.
Several of Garlick's former colleagues in Needham share their memories with the Needham Channel. Ed Cosgrove, the longest-serving member of Needham Board of Health, was appointed by Garlick to serve on the special commission that shaped the SAFE Act. He also worked alongside Garlick on youth suicide prevention.
It's been a terrific experience working with Denise, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate her commitment to health and public health in Massachusetts.
Marion Cooley, a decade-long Needham Select Board member, recalled her early work with Garlick on building a new senior center for the town.
I have been grateful on that project and on many projects since to work with her to do the right thing for the citizens, for the residents of Needham, whatever the group was that we were trying to figure out what that was. She is always so dedicated, and she's such a great partner in thinking through the issues and trying to figure out what the best thing is, and thinking about how everybody's welcome at the table.
The full interview with Representative Garlick will soon be available here on the Needham Channel and on our website, needhamchannel.org, and YouTube page.